Right now, there's a metal spool sitting about 3 inches from your ribs. Most of the time, it's lazy. It lets you lean forward, twist around, and reach for your coffee without a fight. But the second your car decelerates hard enough, even for a tenth of a second, that same loose spool instantly locks like a bear trap. It reacts in less time than it takes you to blink, distinguishing between a reaching hand and a body about to go through a windshield. Welcome back to the subject history. Today, we explore the hidden mechanical genius inside your seatbelt. This mechanism is a paradox. It's an everyday object that responds to the specific physics of a crash while ignoring the slow, routine movements of a normal drive. Seatbelts did not arrive alongside the modern automobile. The concept is over a century old. American inventor Edward J. Claghorn patented a safety belt in 1885, designed to keep New York taxi passengers and window washers from falling to the pavement. Decades later, early aviators adopted simple lap belts to stay in their seats during severe turbulence and stunts. When early automobiles eventually installed them, they were an afterthought, static straps you buckled and forgot about, offering little protection in a high-speed crash. The engineering problem sat unsolved for decades: how to build a belt that moves freely with a driver but freezes instantly during an impact. By the 1950s, cars were faster and roads deadlier. Lap belts alone caused severe internal injuries because they anchored the hips but let the upper body slam into the steering wheel or dashboard. Engineers needed a system that secured both the chest and the waist. Volvo hired Nils Bohlin, an aviation engineer who had previously designed ejector seats, to find a solution. In 1959, Bohlin patented Pendulum 3-point belt. It was a major engineering success, but it faced an immediate problem: drivers refused to wear it. Despite the clear safety benefits, the public response was hostile. Drivers found the belts restrictive and insulting to their skill. Automakers also worried that highlighting safety features would suggest their cars were inherently dangerous. This resistance continued until lawyer Ralph Nader published Unsafe at Any Speed in 1965. The book exposed the industry's neglect of safety design and sparked a shift in public scrutiny. By the late 1960s, the physical engineering was complete, yet the devices remained largely unused due to human stubbornness. Turning a life-saving device into a global standard required more than just a good design. First, Volvo released Bohlin's 3-point belt patent for free to every car manufacturer in the world. Volvo's leadership decided that saving lives was more important than protecting the patent. Researchers later estimated that this decision helped save more than 1 million lives globally. The second hurdle was comfort. Engineers developed the emergency locking retractor, or ELR, to make the belt feel less restrictive. Inside the retractor, a perfectly balanced pendulum sits in a gear housing. During normal driving, it swings freely, spooling without resistance. When the car decelerates suddenly, the pendulum swings hard enough to trigger a ratchet. This slams a locking gear into place within 30 milliseconds. This mechanical solution bypassed user resistance by making the safety mechanism invisible until the exact moment of a collision. With a free patent and a comfortable locking mechanism, the path was clear for government mandates. New York became the first U.S. state to mandate seatbelt use in December 1984. Other states and nations followed. The belt transitioned from a neglected accessory into a mandatory, universal safety system. Today, you likely buckle your seatbelt without a second thought. The belt remains loose enough for you to move comfortably, maintained by that tiny pendulum that only engages when the vehicle's momentum shifts violently. It is a silent guardian, ready to change its state in 30 milliseconds. That's this week's subject on The Subject History. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated. Now I want to hear from you. What everyday object in your home or car should we investigate next? Let us know in the comments. See you next time.